So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Argentina.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises. Well, it's Neymar! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Deftly away. Ball's gone out of play. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's in a great position here. Bellingham. Great ball. Kane! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Argentina with the corner. They're first. Spain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Bellingham. He's tried one!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Alexander-Arnold in towards the back stick. And that has been cleared. Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Neymar. Kimmich. Now it's Barella. Now that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, well measured. And this is Neymar. He's one shot at goal! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Spain have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And this is Kane. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's superb. And a shot! He's scored! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he tries a shot! Goal, Spain! And they've got their lead back. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has
Spain take the lead. Nuno Mendes with the cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Kane. Now it's come to nothing. Here's Kane. And the shot! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity, barely 16,000 or so. But there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, De Ligt, is very impressive. I mean, how many players get to skipper a top-flight side in their teens? I'm someone who likes to think that I've seen my fair share of defensive greats, but this boy looks to have it all, and if he fulfills his potential, we're in for something special.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to... Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That has ended up in no man's land. Chouameni. Now Neymar. Can he get it through? No, it's come to nothing. Arhan. Neymar. Neymar. Now it's Højlund. Kimmich plays it all the way forward. Kane. And he's in on goal. And he's there to belt it away. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Hakimi. Kane. Argentina have reclaimed it. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic. Santos do have a chance to counter here. And this is Inzaghi. And he's managed to get... Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Hakimi. That's an imaginative pass. Pings it across. Oh, important interception. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Barella. And he's well positioned here. And that should get the job done. Chouameni. Kimmich. Now it's Barella. Gets his head on it! And that was very necessary. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's a good ball. Pedro Porro. And it's Neymar. It's a searching pass. Brilliantly cut out. Pedro Porro. Almost half an hour in now. And it's Barella. Neymar. Højlund. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. This looks promising. Højlund was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Santos with the corner, there first. Jimenez with the clearance. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Arhan. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Højlund. Now it's Højlund. And he's away. Nicely weighted, but shapes to shoot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Santos really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Serginho. Neymar. Kimmich puts his foot on the gas.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Marquinhos has got himself a free kick. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Argentina are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 11.
And we're off again.
Vai ser substituído pelo
Argentina
jogador,
carrying a
camisa
one-goal lead.
18.
Now it's Kane. Chouameni. Now it's Højlund. Over to the left. Played back in. Jimenez deals with... He's having a shot! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Chouameni clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Pele. That has been slung wide. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Barella. And that's been won straight back. Højlund. A probing pass. That's been cut out, well played. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Højlund.
That's good play from him.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? That was travelling.
We all love a triumph, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 9.420
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And a chance! Goal! Argentina! And they've got their lead back. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Argentina go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Højlund finds himself offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
No outsmarting him this time. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedro Porro. Safi Sali aims beyond the defence. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Chouameni. Ball's gone out of play. And they've got a throw. No, it's not getting there. Neymar. Now it's Pele. Now it's Kimmich. He's in a good... Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
De Ligt. Marquinhos. Now Pedro Porro. Spread it left. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Played into space. Can he latch onto this? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the counter is on. He's found a way through. It's run loose here. And he's on his way. An uncompromising challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Serginho. Santos have a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So what can they conjure from this one?
Substituição no
And
time
now as
do
good a time as any to
Santos.
pull level.
Camisa 27, camisa 23, camisa 9, Neymar, camisa 10, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 15, camisa 20, camisa 21,
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
camisa 17, substituição.
That's really well manoeuvred. The most accurate pass. Chouameni is fouled. Arhan. And it's Messi. Looking tidy in possession here. Barella, who's set up one goal so far. Sanchez gets it clear. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Messi. Pedri has crossed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they've got rid. Quality ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That has been cut short.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Pelé taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that. And they set the tone and never really let go. As good as it can get.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Argentina cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Can he get it through? Marmouche!
Such good technique.
He is through here! Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Good running, strong and purposeful. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he got a little eager knowing what's at stake, so I hope a few strong words, Peter, can settle him down.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, it's come loose. Cleared away. McKennie with the terrific header.
That's just playing it safe and simple. It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. And the shot! Goal! Argentina! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Now it's Yamal. Gets a good foot in there. That's good running with the ball. That's a cute ball. And this is Pele. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Jimenez has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Closing in on goal. Dani Olmo engages and forces him off the ball. Right card with the slide tackle there. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No way through. Haaland has found the net here, of course. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Marmouche! Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Donadoni plays it short. Shoots! Kimmich gets good distance on it. Botman. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. Great ball if he can get there. And there's the shot! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Haaland, Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked out the run. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say our goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth to it.
And yes, it's him again. Argentina find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Marmoush looking to play him in. Jimenez can get it clear. Now it's Pelé. Botman cuts out the pass. Van de Ven. Strong running down that left flank. Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. And it's Olmo.
Dani Olmo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he get on the end of this? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that was very necessary. There will be a throw-in. That'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
That's rather hopeful. Donatoni. Now Van de Ven. And we hit half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Argentina are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we're off again. And that is out of play. Now it's Batistuta. Pelé. Yamal. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Pelé. That's a little off target. Barella, who's set up one goal so far. Dink through. Haaland ploughing through the middle. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he finish? And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Dani Olmo attempts a clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Delivered across, and he was quick to react. Caicedo. Now it's Pelé, and it's Hakimi. And he's managed to get free. Cross from Hakimi. Argentina are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Driving on and making good progress.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
But they've got it again. And no, that was never going to make it. Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe. Just about within shooting range. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Rijkaard. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's fabulous. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to cross. Bullish header! Really well taken goal.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a throw. Donatoni. And he's gone searching crossfield. Looking for options for movement. Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic. That's really well cleared. Nicked it back promptly. Barella. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Batistuta. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. And they win it back again. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. A header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Played out to the left flank. Played towards the other side. McKennie tries from distance. And how did he not make it 4?
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's found a way through. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Barella. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
That's been slipped through. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Batistuta puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Pelé. Can he spark a counter here? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Kimmich thinks one through. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Hakimi. And they're back on the ball again. And that will be the final act. Argentina are going up, and now they can dream. Your final thoughts, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should...
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Germany against Argentina.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pedri cuts it out. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted. Courtois gets good distance on it. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kaká. That ball looks a good one. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Played out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. Dumfries tries from distance. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's really well cleared. Taken back almost at once. Bruno Fernandes. Dembele looking to run onto it. Oh, that's nice. And that has been cleared. And it's Pedri. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Goal! Germany! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Germany have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Little pass back. Pedri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Haaland. And that pass just didn't quite work. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely spread. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Dumfries. Just eases him off the ball. Kimmich concedes a free kick for that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Alexander-Arnold. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look at Cavani! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be
There's the header! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pedro Porro. Cavani is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he was alert to it. He can get that clear. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's Dembele. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Caicedo. Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Can he get it through?
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he was quick to react. Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it. Shot, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Played back in. It's Cavani! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Decent enough try. Kaká puts his foot on the gas, and it's Pedri, and he's found a way past. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And that has left him in a heap. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
That has not gone well. Cavani couldn't squeeze it through. Vardiol. Pedri. Bruno Fernandes. Caicedo. Great vision. Very nicely done. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Argentina with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation, played out to the right. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Dumfries, and it's Porro. Pedro Porro is fouled. Oh, he's taken it. He's had a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Haaland. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Guardiola is in a really good position out wide. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Right back in the game! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Barella demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Haaland. Cleared without complication.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pedro Porro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Argentina must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He has found the way through. A header! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Germany take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
The pressing's intense and it's paying. Oh, shooting chance! Dumfries is always looking to play quality balls.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Cavani is onto it in a flash. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kimmich, now it's Haaland, now it's Barella. Haaland! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
That is a little undercooked. Out for a throw. Barella looking to play him in.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And he's managed to get free. And he's made sure that's not getting through. There will be a throw-in. Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer. Well timed, excellent interception. De Bruyne. And claimed it back swiftly. He has a look up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That pass isn't the best. Grimaldo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He has found the way through. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Kane! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He won't be happy with good effort from distance. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. De Bruyne. He's picked his way through. Now here's the delivery. Chance! It's a loose ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. De Bruyne is behind this one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. De Bruyne! That was travelling.
Argentina are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That has not gone well. Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with. I just thought that one needed a tad more lift. Easier said than done, of course.
Haaland was in no mood for any of that. And he's picked out the run. Great ball, and he shoots! Goal! Argentina! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Convertido en el minuto 31. Número 19.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Knocks it into space, and he was quick to react. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Van Dijk gets it away. Tries to pass it through, and he's heaved it away. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's a pretty loose pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Barella. Kane, good take, and is he in? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
That is good alertness. Zanetti is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's going to go a long way. Out to the right. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Haaland. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Oh, it's come loose. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And it's played in. There's the header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And Dijk had... And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
Argentina really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Argentina go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Señoras y señores, por favor eviten estacionar alrededor del estadio. Gracias por su cooperación.
There's the start of the second half. Argentina carrying a one-goal lead. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's gone out for a throw-in. No, again there's no way through. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, that's a key interception. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Tries to get it clear. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Serginho could try cutting inside here. Fired deep towards the back post. Tries to play it through, and the through ball. Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Argentina just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Grimaldo gets rid without sophistication. Kane, who does have an assist to his name, threads one in. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. Ah, that's a fine interception. Dani Olmo, he's in plenty of space here. Serginho. Played in deep, climbs up big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Now that's well seen too.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Haaland! He rises! Just off target. That has ended up in no man's land. Sanchez makes the interception. Now it's Haaland.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going.
He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
That pass isn't the best. Short changes him with that pass. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Se está realizando un cambio.
It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Hit into the... He's got tall! He will be livid with himself. Great vision. Barella receives it in a good position here. Talley! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Caicedo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a throw.
Se agregarán 5 minutos al tiempo
That has
reglamentario.
not gone well. Barella. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. McAllister. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. He's slink. Real chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Haaland. Oh, played right into his path. Caicedo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Señoras y
Kimmich
señores,
claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.